Hey, user Rex, I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Steins the penultimate.
Oh, penultimate.
This is it, which also means that there should be a new poll starting up right now on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, well, I guess by the time you see this on YouTube, the public poll should be out. If you want to be a patron, any tier patron can vote, even a $1 tier patron can vote. And the top 3 shows, as voted by you guys, goes to the public vote. Right now, we just had a public vote, and you guys saw how that ended. I keep it kind of a secret until I get to show these guys. But yeah, so if you're interested in that, check that out. But last week we left off. Can you quite remember where we left off? I remember getting the kiss and stuff.
Yes, that was
World War III.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, the kiss as well.
Yes.
Yes, but we had the after credits about World War III. Suzuha is back in this world line. She has a different problem,
and she just straight up said, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah, it's just like she knows this is her dad. This line.
Yes.
So things work out a little differly, just still not good.
And that made us start theory crafting of perhaps that's why CERN went crazy and started doing crazy stuff also.
Why we ended up in a different world line in the first place.
Yeah. The whole Mr. Braun thing is because they call him Mr. Braun because it's the same name as his shop, Braun Tube Studio.
Right.
The Brown Tube is the same thing as CRT. People just call it Braun Tubes in Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. CRT is basically what they're calling him.
Yeah.
Well.
But yeah, let's get into it. So, guys, penultimate episode. Let's see. Guys, if you like your time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the final episode a whole week ahead with the Patreon down below, or 2 weeks ahead for the new shows that are coming. I think by the time you see this, the first one should be up. We'll see you in that discussion.
August 21st.
その結果、2036年には
When does it kick
世界
off?
中の57億人が犠牲になってい
The
る。
same
Same
year.
year
きっかけは
that
こ
CERN
れ。
takes over.
Yep.
We'll say the year's an anchor point, too.
タイムマシンだ。
マジ？
さすがおじさん。
Uncle?
だったら話は早い。私と一緒に来
Or
て。
maybe it's just
Yeah,
decent. Yeah.
just polite.
断る。
Because it's a whole nother problem. He's,
Yeah.
he's freaking
俺はア
out.
ルファ世界線からここへ来た。クリスを犠牲にしてこのベータ世界線にたどり着いたんだ。その全てを無駄にするなんて
World War III, bro.
そんなことはできない。
クリスさん。
おお、確かこの前ラジコンで刺された科学者がそんな名前だったんじゃね？
岡部倫太郎。もしも世界大戦を回避するのに必要なことが2010年7月28日に亡くなったマキセ・クリスを助けることだと言ったら詳しいことはわからない。ただ私が受けたミッションは一
Everything's
つ。
different.
マキセ・クリスを救いアトラクタフィールドの干渉を受けない唯一の世界線
Tractor field.
シュタインズゲートを目指せ。
Oh.
What?
So they have a new term, so that's what it's called.
Yeah,
The attractor
tractor
field.
the tractor field.
He's unaffected.
But if it's an attractor field, I'm assuming it. I'm seeing more. More things are happening in between there.
Nah.
Yay!
シュタインズゲート。
この計画を立てたのは未来のおじさんと父さん。
You two.
全ては推測でしかない。もしかしたら2人の理論は間違っていて、
Oh, okay.
シュタインズゲートなんて世界線は存在しないのかもしれない。でもそれでも私は行く。素晴らしい未来が待っているという未知の可能性にかける。
No, it's
もし
dystopian,
おじ
hun.
さんが私と一緒に行ってくれるなら
Coming with.
この手を握って。
Ask about CERN. Please ask about CERN.
Ooh, where is CERN now?
He ain't asking anything.
あのね、マユシは今の話ちんぷんかんぷんなのです。でもその人がクリスさんって人がオカリにとって大切な人なら頑張るべきじゃないかな。
第三次世界大戦とかオカリの妄想に近すぎで他に対応できる人間はいないと思われ。
未来の57億人には興味はない。
Jesus,
ただ
brother.
Just Makise. You only care about Makise.
ありがと
We
う。
really should have asked more questions, but
すぐ乗って。
二人乗れるのか。
もちろん私の父さんが作った最高傑作なんだから。
She called you dad, brother.
yeah, he still hasn't caught on.
He's like, who are you
携
looking
帯
at?
を置いていって向こうのおじさんが持っている携帯と混戦する可能性があるから。
行ってくれ。
I don't like that.
No. I don't think this is. I think she might be evil.
Yeah. Again, should have asked more questions.
1975年と2000年に立ち寄ってきたけど
Oh, she already did.
状態は良好。
Or is she already did that?
もっともそろそろ燃料がやばいけどね。
過去から未来にも行けるのか。
当たり前じゃん。タイムマシンなんだから。
そうか。
So this one's better.
あの時とは世界線が違う頃。
座って。到着する場所は変えられないから、あんまり前すぎるとラジカンで騒ぎが起きてマキセ・クリスの行動が変わる可能性がある。初めてだと結構 G がきついから覚悟して。
The G's kind of strong.
Brother, sit down.
No, is he sitting?
Oh,
He's
he
sitting.
is?
He's sitting.
He
He
just
just hasn't buckled up.
Wow, look at that.
Said he's a tall bastard. This isn't reading stuff.
これは
必ず出るんだ。時のかけらみたいなの。
Fragments of
綺麗でしょ。
I've been figuring out. Right? There's a lot of unknowns. You're just pretending to
a
know.
month earlier.
行くよ。
胃液が逆流して。
もうだらしないな。
So this is
急いで。
the one that we saw by. Oh, I thought somebody was shooting her.
この時間にいる自分との接触は避けて。
And this is
深刻なタイムパラ
the
ドック
one
スが
that
起きるから。
encounters Makis.
He's the one who was trying to talk to her before she pulled him out of the
おじさんは彼女を守って。
おじさんはやめろ。
He's like, stop calling me uncle.
屋上の物音を聞いて。
What was this? Yes.
Oh, he's dodging himself.
And then we did see this,
Oh.
but she looked like a worker.
そういえばワユリはこの後7階のウーパのところに。まずい。仕方がない。奥の階段から8階へ戻るか。
Put your lab coat over your head and run. You're not gonna be that interested.
レアなのここまで来れば。
あ、すみません。
クリス。
どうして私の名前を？
生きている。
Here comes the time waste. Yep.
聞いてます。
What are you doing, dude?
何なんです？
And she's so
質
calm.
問に答えてください。
Oh, he's crying.
She looked affected.
Yeah.
待って、待ちなさい。
What is he doing?
Yep. Well, I guess he can't say you're gonna get stabbed. Get out of here. You know.
彼女を外に連れ出すのは危険だから、殺害した者が誰なのか原因を特定しないと結局死へと収束する可能性が高い。
ワユリの時と同じか。
Oh, yeah.
もうすぐクリスはここで。
Just hide in
本当
there.
に来
Stay
る
in
の
there.
か。もしかして別の場所で刺されてここに。そうか。
You were seeing
その
blood
可能
dropping.
性も。クリス。やはりこれからここで読んでいるのは
Oh,
タイムマシン。
time machine.
だからクリスが世界線を変える鍵に。
何の用だ？
The lecturer.
これを読んでほしいの。パパ。
パパ仲間じゃ博士。
Oh,
パパが7年ぶりに連絡をくれて会見を見に来いって言ってくれたでしょ。それがきっかけになったの。
まさか
頭に浮かんだ
クリスの父親が。
もしかしたらタイムマシンが作れるんじゃないかって。もしそれが認められたら学会を追放されたパパのリベンジに。
追放されたのではない。私の方が嫌気がさして見切りをつけたのだ。
mutual breakup.
悪くない内容だ。
本当？私ね、パパさえ良ければそれを共同署名で発表してもいいと
Both
思っ
our
てるの。
names, and that's where he's like, nah.
きっかけはパパが。
バカなことを言うな。帰れ。
He doesn't want to accept it from her.
この論文は私の名前で発表する。
そんな、まさかパパ盗むの？そんなことだけはしない人だと思ってたのに。
黙れ。よくも盗むなどと。なぜお前はそんなに優秀なのだ。娘が親より優秀でいい道理などない。お前さえいなければ私は優秀でいられたのだ。お前さえいなければ。お前さっきの。そういうことか。貴様ら示し合わせて私の会見を台無しにしようとしていたんだな。そうか。そういうことか。
守るんだクリスを。
私をバカにするな。おのれ。指図するな。お前さえいなければ。
Yeah, I thought. Put the knife down. Fine. Might as well.
He killed her. Oh my god. Oh my he actually killed her. Oh.
クリス、お前らにはふさわしい末路だ。
ごめんなさい。巻き込んじゃってパパに認められたくて、それだけで。
クリス。
おはよう。私死にたくない。死にたくない。死に。
Don't get arrested. Please don't get arrested right now.
Wait, didn't you hear a scream?
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
He's back.
Can't you?
戻ってきた。
They all sort of flew.
オカリンその血。
大丈夫。これはおじさんの血じゃないから。
How can he undo this?
But we don't have time leap anymore, so he needs to D-mail back.
What can we do?
おじさん、辛いだろうけど、まだ諦めちゃダメ。もう一度過去に戻るだけの燃料は残っている。
うるさい。どうせまた言っても同じだ。アトラクターフィールドの収束によってクリスは死んでしまうんだ。
オカリンの携帯だ。
Is it D-mail?
開けて。でもいいから。
She knows what it is.
テレビを見ろ。
テレビ。
Oh, D-mail, because D-mail only works with because they don't know about the
中
thing.
町博士を乗せた飛行機は貨物室に火災を起こしながらもかろうじて亡命先のロシアに着陸した模様です。
これは金属探知機にかかったおかげで論文が焼けずに
The
済
metal
んだ。
Looper. How did you get metal?
マユシーのメタルウーパー。ほら見て、ここにマユシーの名前書いてあるもん。
本当だ。でもなんでロシアに？
あの論文が全ての始まりなんだ。これをきっかけに大国間で熾烈なタイムマシン開発競争が始まる。時間を制することは世界を制するも同じだからね。そして世界大戦に
The World War
発
is
展する。
just everyone going after it.
マキセ・クリスを救って世界
Save
線
the
を変えて。
cheerleader, save the world.
無理だよ。マユリの時と同じなんだよ。どんなにあがこうが結果は変わらない。クリスは死ぬんだ。
どうしてたった一回の失敗で。
Did it with Mayuri.
言うな。俺が何十回失敗したと思ってる。俺には分かってるんだ。この時間の輪がどれだけ不条理にできているか、どれだけ残酷な結末を用意しているか分かっていた。分かっていたんだ。
Yeah, he knew it would happen, but he tried anyways.
I know that he's the one who's doing it.
オカリンは途中で諦める人じゃないよ。
Halfway.
マユシーは知ってるもん。
She doesn't know.
オカリンは絶対諦める人じゃない。マユシーがおばあちゃんとさよならできずにいた時も諦めないで毎日お墓に来てくれた。だからマユシーは元気になったんだよ。だから諦めちゃダメだよ。7月28日にムービーメールが来ていたはず。
7月28日。
Right.
今なら見れるはず。マキセ・クリスの救出に一度失
Oh,
敗
now
した
he's
今な
failed
ら。
once, he can watch it?
It's time.
どういうことだ。
騙してごめん。一度失敗するのは計画のうちだったんだ。おじさんがそれを見るための。
Oh, he needed to see this?
はじめましてだな。15年前の俺。
オカリンだ。
このメールを開いているということはクリスを救うことに失敗したということだな。さぞ辛かっただろう。だがその辛さが俺に執念を与え
Session.
た。なかったことに
He
するわ
needed
けに
it
はい
to
かなかっ
happen
た。
for him to happen.
これでやっと計画の本題に入ることができる。マキセ・クリスを救い
He has
シュタインズゲートに
arrow.
入る計画だ。条件は2つ。中鉢博士がロシアに持ち込んだ
Okay.
タイムマシンに関する論文をこの世から葬り去ること。もう一つはマキセ・クリスを救うことだ。
それができれば。
だがマキセ・クリスの死を回避し
Impossible.
過去を改変するのは
Yes,
アトラクターフィールドの収束により不可
Right, so she still
能。
dies.
はっきり言おう。クリスを救うことは可能だ。
We can save
方
her.
法が間違っているだけなのだ。
Is that his lab?
確定した過去を変えてはいけない。最初のお前自身が見たことをなかったことにしてはならない。
He has
な
to
かった
see
こと
it.
にすれば過去改変が起こり
So
全てが失われ
she
る。
needs to be stabbed less fatally.
お前がアルファ世界線で経験したことを思い出せ。わずか3週間だったがお前にはマキセ・クリスと過ごした記憶があるはずだ。クリスと共にマユリを救うため多くの思いを犠牲にしもがき続けた経験が存在しているはずだ。お前の3週間の世界線漂流を 無駄にしてはならない。いくつもの世界線を旅してきたからこそクリスを助けたいと思うお前はそこにいる。タイムマシン開発に全てを捧げた俺がここにいる。お前が立っているその場所は俺たちがクリスを助けたいと願ったからこそ到達できた場所なんだ。だから騙せ。お前自身をクリスが死んだという過去を変えずに彼女を救え。生きているクリスを過去の自分に死んだと観測させろ。
Okay.
There you go.
そうすれば
Trick himself.
過去改変は起きない。お前ならわかるはずだ。ちなみにタイムマシンの形式は C204 型。頭文字が何を意味するか言うまでもないな。
クリスティーナ。
そして目的の世界線をシュタインズゲートと名付けたのも俺だ。なぜその名なのかもお前ならわかるはずだ。特に意味はない。
It doesn't really mean anything.
これより最終ミッションオペレーションスクルドの概要を説明する。
Skuld.
確定した過去を変えずに結果を変えろ。
ああ
血まみれで倒れているマキセ・クリスト、それを見た岡部倫太郎、その確定した過去を変えずに結果を変えるのだ。
最初のお前を騙せ。世界を騙せ。
それがシュタインズゲートに到達するための条件だ。
健闘を祈る。エルプサイ
コン
プル。今のが15年後のオカリン。
声渋かったよね。
オペレーションスクルドだと33にもなって何をやっているんだ俺は。まるで12秒全開じゃないか。やってやる。それがシュタインズゲートの選択というのならばな。俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティストボーインキョーマン。世界を騙すなど造作もない。いつものオカリンに戻る。
マユシーはこっちのオカリンの方が好きなのです。
ボーインキョーマン。世界はこの俺の手の中にある。
Really staring at him like, what's he doing? Discussion.
Discussion.
We started off where we left off exactly, and Susan had just like, come on, we gotta go right now. And I wrote down no planning whatsoever,
No.
but evidently it was because they didn't want him to plan to change anything. They wanted to just rush into it because that's what he would have done.
It had to happen. Because it needed to create the future version of him that would send a message that would make him be able to do the thing he's about to do now.
That's crazy. So we just had a depressed Ocarine for 15 years.
Yes.
That happened at one point.
Although, or he's just permanently in otaku mode no matter what, because that's also his coping mechanism.
True.
El Saikongru.
Also, something I realized, the time machines can only travel in one world line, it seems. This particular time machine.
Yeah.
So
'Cause of him.
he won't know for sure that it's been solved.
Until he goes back.
No. Like, this world line, Okani can only hope that this plan works. Because if it works, this Ocarine, our Ocarine, will change world lines and no longer in contact with that Ocarine.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he's just like obsessed to figuring out a plan and hoping this plan works.
Hope it works.
Yeah. And when he disappears, he just has to hope that it worked.
Yeah, and I think that's going to tie into, I mean, we would never know, but if maybe, for instance, he did try the plan, and if that video is still there or not, that decides whether or not it happened.
In a different world.
Because
Well,
the video, he couldn't watch the video until he
Until-
failed.
Right.
Yes.
So then now that happens. So it just ignores paradoxes, because if that video never existed, Suzuha shouldn't be here, because technically none of that happened yet. The time machine just removes you from, well, time. It's like you're not a part of logic once you're in the time machine.
Yeah, because the thing is, he got the video from episode 1, but he couldn't see it
'Cause it hadn't
until
happened
yeah.
Because none of the triggering events made it happen. So I
This
think it's
magic
because
video?
it's because he had to go back in time and fail, and
Yeah.
then for that to happen.
Because
I
he
know.
sends the video to himself.
Yeah, I know, but he just sent a video, unless it's like a magic video.
I think that's what it is. Because remember, she also, I think that's what are these things in a time machine, like time fragments. It became a fragment once it hadn't happened yet. And it materialized once it happened.
Yeah, and he had to leave his phone behind too.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
She said it would have possibly
Interesting.
crossed.
Crossed with the other phone.
Yes. I was just wondering how come unless he died, why did Suzuha come again still? Because the other world lines, everybody died. Except, I don't know, she just didn't know where her father was. But
Who died?
Daru we don't know. Okarin and Makise were dead in the future.
We don't know that. We just know that.
That's what she said.
Oh, she said they died?
Yeah, she said they were dead in the future. Daru, she doesn't know. She never knew her father, so we don't know where he was. But in this world line, I figured I answered my own question in my head. If either Daru or Akarin came back, they would have met, and then the paradox thing she was talking about would have happened. Although I still question that and wonder if that was just another lie, because I remember when who was it? Titer was explaining the world line thing. He said if you meet your past self, something like this, something will happen, but it wasn't anything like a paradox, because I was expecting him to say a paradox would happen and that would be terrible, but he didn't say that. But then this time she's saying, oh, paradox. So I wonder...
I think she might have just said that just to make things happen the same way they did before, so they wouldn't make it.
Right. But anyways.
I don't fully remember all these conversations, so I just like smiling and nodding.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember something you guys didn't?
Yes.
Trophy for me.
But yes, the attractor field of basically the lodestone event point.
Yes.
We're trying to get out of that, but we find her dad is the lecturer.
Yeah.
That's I kept thinking, wait a second, does she interrupt him here? Oh no, she interrupted Okabe when they were arguing. But they never met.
Yes, which also explains why she dragged him out of the lecture instead of just not caring, which I always felt like Christina would have just been like, what's that weirdo doing in the lecture? But she dragged him. It was her father's lecture.
It's like, what are you doing?
That's why she took offense.
Yes.
Yeah, her dad. Insane.
Yeah.
He drops the knife, has a moment to think, screwdriver, yes. Like he looked at it and chuckled like he just had a master plan.
Yes.
Pointy object. He's just so stupid.
He fully embraced his villain role.
And poor Kurisu is so like beholden to him as her father, because all of the stories she told before, like, that doesn't sound like a sound-minded father that you want to get to know.
No.
Yes.
But she's
still so hopeful.
She's very hopeful still.
It's her papa.
Yeah, she's like, let's do this together. You know, I did all the work, but let's put our names on it together anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that part where he's like, I'm going to put my name on it was somehow more deranged than what I expected of him. Yeah. I thought he'd be like, because he had a whole pride thing, right? So I thought he'd be offended that you did all the work and you put my name on this. I thought he'd be mad about that.
But I think he saw it pitching.
He's like, it is mine. He's like, what I'm assuming his deranged brain went is, her smarts was supposed to be my smarts, so I did the work anyway.
Yeah. You know? Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah, because he was like, it's your fault why I'm not smart.
He's like, if it wasn't for you, I would have been smart too. Like,
what? That makes no sense.
What?
Yeah.
Also, what are your theories about him stealing Mayushi's upa?
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
With her name on it. She wrote her name on it.
When did he get that?
He picked it up. Why? Do you think he traveled?
What if it's one of our plays? And by our, I mean like Hoin Kyoma's play.
Oh.
He puts the metal upa there for a reason.
Like one of him came back and like made him like as a sign. Because she told, the message he got said, watch the video.
Watch the TV.
The TV. Watch the TV.
And that was for him to see, oh, he made it to Russia and he has the papers and he has the metal upa. For some reason.
I don't know. I was thinking that maybe it's like a sign that you can get close to him or something like that. I don't know. Because I kept thinking, when did he get that?
Yeah.
But I guess just saying, like, at some point you do have the ability to get to his stuff.
What if it's a part of the deception that he's going to do? That Okarin somehow, or between him and Suzuha, like they're somehow able to sneak in, talk to him or something?
But I have two theories of how we're gonna change this, or at least two ideas already of how we can change this. Everything goes along as it did before, but somehow we have to get Kurisu, when she drops the papers, when she meets Okarin, to switch out the papers for something similar but wrong. That stops the whole World War III plan somehow, and also to get close to the dad, close enough to swap out his blades for a retractable blade that has like a what is it? a sleepy needle. Whatever.
Okay. That I was gonna say Kurisu needs to like feel dead too. So.
Yes.
yeah. Something
with a lot of fake blood in there.
Fake blood, yeah.
Because the paper's not the hard part. Because we already saw that he bumps into her and she drops all her stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then he can get arrested by Russia for delivering fake
time travel papers.
Fake time travel.
I was thinking that was kind of like you had a buyer lined up.
Yeah, which is why I think he asked her for the papers because he couldn't make it. He couldn't figure it out, and she was like, "Give me the papers. Get out of here, child."
You really want to say something?
Sorry. Yes.
We totally missed something that didn't happen when he went back. He didn't try to convince her that she was trying to say something to her, or you're supposed to like be saying you were trying to say something to me, but he ran away. He just stared at her, and she was like, "Oh."
Oh, right. Because
she noticed.
said that to him.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
What were you trying to tell me? But then he ran away. Maybe that was the moment. It could have been the moment.
No, that I think that happened. Yeah. And she was like, "What were you trying to tell me earlier? When it was I and you was in crying. Why were you crying?"
Okay, fine. Never mind.
I wonder if she got like some overlap there with the emotions because her eyes got a little wobbly.
Yeah, because she saw his emotions were real.
But also, the Russia thing is 3 weeks later, so there's a little bit of time for him to dissect the papers. But I mean, that does say, Kurisu straight up invented time travel then.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did.
Yeah.
From scratch, not even knowing about gel bananas.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, I kept thinking, our boy is the one who came up with the time travel. Daru made the time leap machine with her input email by himself, but she does on her own just invent time travel.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then took him 15 years to figure it out himself.
Yeah.
And build the thing.
And build the thing. Indeed. And, plan it out. And we know planning is not his strong suit. So he had to take time for that.
Yeah. I imagine it's harder as well because CERN has the world's largest hadron collider to do their time machine.
Yes. You have a CRT
cave with a bucket of scrap.
And brawn tubes, yes. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I mean, we got one episode left. High hopes.
High hopes.
So exciting.
So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time, please like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the next final episode of Whole Week Head or take part in the votes, the Patreon is there in the description. But either way, thank you guys very much for watching with us, and we'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Fu Hong Zhang, Alharion, Moonstella, Muffinesta, Nanchi, Langdonal, Jake Thompson, Skellion, Sal Inger, Jr., Tyrone, Deli, Alex Carrillo, Ricky Saldivar, Alexander Dietz, CVBN, Bobby N, Nathan, Raffi, and Jamal Wilson.